Hi, this is Mohit and welcome back to Engineers Tech Hub channel. So in this video, we will discuss value lab interview question and answer for automation test engineer 2 to 5 year of experience. So we have a like around 6 question and this is the recent question, and in this video I'm going to give you the solution as well. Okay, so let's move for the first question. So I have made many video already. The first question is always tell me about yourself. So as a experience, what do you have to tell, right? So first of all, you have to tell your name. You have to tell your organization, current organization name. Second, another thing, you have to tell your relevant experience, your a skill. So a skill is very important. Like you have to tell your a skill, like whatever you have worked and whatever you have expert, right? So you have to highlight this all the things in your, you know tell me about yourself. Current project, that is also very important, in which project you are working and what is your roles and responsibility. Okay, but tell me about yourself, I have already made the video as well. So in the video I will also show you that link where you will get. So this thing you have to highlight in your tell me about yourself if you are experienced. Okay, like we will try to give our tell me about yourself in very short, and you have to highlight these all the things because interview are having a very less time. Okay, this is the first question. Second question is very important. What challenges you have faced in your Selenium? Okay, the first challenge is handle the dynamic element. Second challenge is maintain your automation suite, right? If you are executing your suite, a batch of the test cases, or shoot up multiple test cases, like you have 100 test cases, or you are executing from the Jenkins, right? So many failures are coming, and that failure we have to maintain. Another is your synchronization issue, right? This is the big problem in Selenium, and synchronization means like we having the timeout issue, right? So your application or your internet speed is not matching sometime, your application is very slow, right? So we are getting the synchronization issue. How to handle the synchronization issue? By using the web element, wait statement. So we have an implicit wait, explicit wait, or fluent wait. Another challenge is many exception, like I already told you, right? Like one painful exception is your null pointer exception. So sometimes we are getting null pointer exception. So what happened? Your when you are running your code, and sometime what will happen, your object is not pointing for that reference. So that's why we are getting null pointer exception. Another challenge is Selenium only automate. Another big challenge is Selenium only automate web application. If any another different application is integrated with your a step like test steps, you have to use the different tools. Means what I can tell, if you want to integrate another tools with Selenium, that is another challenge. Some of the application, sorry, if you are automating some test cases, some of the web part is there, or some of the like window is there, or some of the like Excel, you have to handle the data or database. So that is the another challenge to how to integrate with the different tools. Another challenge is you maintain or enhancement of your framework. Like, so if you have already the framework but client requirement is coming for the next release, you have to do some enhancement, how to make the more productive, how to make the more reusable. So this all the things you have to take care if you are working, right? So maintenance or enhancement of your framework. Another challenge is some of the application, like if you will go for a banking application or payment gateway application. So we having the captcha or OTP handling, so we are not able to handle by using the Selenium. Cross browser testing. So again, this is the another challenge. We have a multiple or suite of the test cases and you have to do cross browser. So this is the another challenge. So that is how to what the challenges you have faced in your Selenium. Another question is how many types of the exception in Selenium? So again, this is the common question, guys. If you are doing the practice, we are getting lot of exceptions. So first exception is no such element exception. So you can just go through in the depth, I will share all this question and answer, in the comment below. In the comment of the video, I will, in description of the video, I will share all the interview question and with answer also as well. Okay, so first is your no such element exception. Why we will get this exception? Let me okay, this exception occurs if element could not be found. Another exception is no alert present exception. This exception occurs when you switch to on the present alert, right? Element not visible exception. So this type of the selenium exception occurs when an existing element on the DOM has a feature to set as a hidden. Might be your element has a hidden timeout exception, like that is the synchronization problem, right? So your application is slow and all, so it is taking more time to load. That time we will get timeout exception. A still element reference exception. So what happened? This selenium exception occurs happen when web element is detached from your current doc. Okay, means your element is like removed by someone, or that is the old element and there they have changed, like we will get a still element reference exception. So what is question, how many types of the exception in the selenium? At least you having the 5 or 10 exceptions in your handy, means you are able to speak frequently in front of the interviewer. Okay, so this is the another question. What is the difference between the Java and Selenium exception, guys? So I already shown you, right? I already shown you the Selenium exception and Java exception. See, Selenium is the different library and Java is your different library. Okay, so before whatever I have shown you, that is the Selenium exception and this is your Java exception. And if you are getting the Java exception, we cannot use the Selenium concept to handle like the wait statement or implicit wait or explicit wait. But if you are getting Java exception, we can use try catch throws, and we can handle this exception for the Selenium as well. But here we cannot apply the wait statement. Okay, this is the different library. So just I have listed on few exception for Java as well. Arithmetic exception, array index auto bond exception, class not found exception, file not found exception, IO exception, interrupted exception, no such file exception, no such method exception. So these are the exception. You can just go through official website for Java and you can search, we will get the list of the exception. But for your interview purpose, you should like some handy we have to remember and we are able to explain you know in front of the interviewer. This is the another question. Another question is, what is the difference between put and patch? So this is for this is for this question. If you are mentioning API testing, so this type of the question they will ask. Put and patch both are method. So put, like what I will tell you, the put, if you want to change any, like just I have given one example, first name and last name. So let me just do here. Okay, so I have just given one simple payload here, request payload, first name and last name. If you want to change my first name, then send put request for update. So here, in order to update the first name, we need to send all the parameter of a data again. So why I've given this example, like if you want to update something, put we will use for update. Okay, like I want to update my first name, then you have to give the complete payload here. Okay, like in place of first name, I'm writing Raj. Okay, Raj Kumar. So in the request side, we have to give the complete, we have to give the complete request payload. But in the patch we can give the partial. Okay, partial, we can give the partial. Here you can see in the request payload I can only give the first name, it will be uploaded. This is the difference between patch and put. So patch request said that we would only send the data that we need to modify without modifying or affecting the other part of data. If we want, like I have given one example, if we need to update only the first name, we pass only the first name. Okay, so this is difference between the put and patch. So this is the repeated, all are mostly questions are repeated, guys, so please prepare that if you are attending the interview. And this is the another again repeated question. What is the still element exception? A still word means old or decade, no longer refresh. So why we will get a still element exception? If the DOM changes, then web element got a still. Your, like developer have done some changes, then we will get, like a still. If we try to interact with an element which is a still, then we will get a still element. A still element refresh exception is true. What is the solution? We can refreshing the web page, or we can use expected condition dot refreshed. Like this is coming from again explicit wait, and this is the snap code just I have given, how to handle this stale element exception. Okay, and so these are the question they have asked in your value lab. Okay, and these are, and some of the question are already, repeated. And if you want to brush up your Java skill, so you can just go to, YouTube, and just you can search engineers tech up. So this is my channel, and if you will go in your this year, you can see I have made many video for real-time interview question and answer. Here you will get like, one question is there, tell me about yourself, and whatever the common question are there, what is your roles and responsibility in your current project. So I have already made this video for your common question and answer. And if you want to, if you are attending the interview, I am already making the interview question for top level of the MNC. And from now onwards, I'm giving the solution as well, so that is also helpful for you guys. So please go through this playlist, and you will get many repeated question also, and you will get some idea. Like we have a Oracle, NES, ITC, Infotech, DVS, ADP. So if you are attending the interview, please go through this playlist. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you like, if you will like this video, or this video is profitable for you, please share and subscribe and press bell icon. Every weekend I will try to upload, top level of, interview question for MNC for automation test engineer if you are attending. So thank you so much, and please share and subscribe and press bell icon. Thank you. See you in the next video.